Hello, 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 Taurus. Happy Halloween. We are actually doing your reading from the 25th through the 31st. Happy Halloween. Do you guys even know what Halloween means? I actually had to look it up and do some research and find out just because, you know what, people have different things, but it actually started out in with the Celts back in, gosh, what was it, the 7th century, where it was a all day, what was it, what did they say, it is the eve before all saints. So it actually became a pagan holiday in the 1800s. Then they called it a harvest festival and stuff like that, but it actually was, it marked the day before Western Christians had a feast. And it also initiated the season of All Hallow Tide, which is sort of August, or the autumn kind of a thing. So, and then that went on for 3 days. And then it was All Souls Day. But it was very Christian. It was very, very different meaning than what the pagans have made it. But the reason why they do masks and stuff is, and the meaning behind it, I'm going to give you a little history here. The meaning behind it is, it's sort of like the Day of the Dead, where the passed on relatives and family members of the past would come and visit. If they had passed on this year, then what happens is they can either have passed on or just be around in the supernatural, you know, like in between kind of a thing. That's sort of where that comes from. So let's do your reading for Halloween. Did you guys watch the full moon reading? Because that has a lot of energies in there, and actually had some questions at the end that people would ask, and maybe learn some things about life in general in there. But definitely there's a lot of conflict going on. This is going to happen through the end of the month, guys. This is going to be happen through the end of the month. Yes, exactly. I agree with that. Thank you very much. This is divine driven. This is also astrology and numerology. So everybody's like, well, what do you mean by divine driven? So the first card I picked is the Divine's card. If you've been asking a question, if you've been, excuse me, asking a question, trying to figure something out with the Divine, and you're not getting it, this is the Divine's card saying, hey, pay attention. I'm trying to give you some messages here. I can't shuffle today. But the thing is that we'll do the current energy, future energy as well. So this is what we are doing this week for you guys. It is going to be a conflicting week, guys. I'm going to just tell you right now, with all the planets and what's going on there, and Mercury retrograde taking off, it is going to be a conflicting week. All right. So I am going to go ahead and do your whole spread here. That way we can just shoot through this. And yes, if you do come on live, you can ask questions. Just be ready. You may not like the answer. You may like the answer. This is not me. I'm the conduit. All right. So also, too, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I've got to watch how this turned. Just by the end of the year, so that we can, I can come on live for you guys on my mobile device. So whether I'm on an iPad or phone or whatever, because I have downloads and I would like to share them with you, but I can't because YouTube doesn't allow it unless you have 1,000 subscribers, which is silly, but that's their rules, and we follow by other people's rules because this is Earth. So if you get me to 1,000 subscribers, I will give away 3 30-minute one-on-one personal readings, or 3 30-minute coachings. And that would be, and if you don't want to do the coachings, we'll do the readings. Either way. I am a spiritual coach, life coach, dating coach. So if that's something that you want to do, that's what we'll do at the end of the year if I get 1,000 subscribers. All right, so let's get going. We got the number 8 here, and we've got the divine matrix. Okay, so definitely something is going on with you that you need to be paying attention to all the dots. So there is an event, there's a person, there's a job, maybe it's leading up to something. Really need to be paying attention to that process. It is sort of like, as I tell over the past year, because I can't believe I'm going on a year and a half now not quite a year and a half to have this channel. But the thing is that it's like a seed that we plant in the ground. Okay, so this is what's going on. So the farmer gets the seed, they put it in the ground, and you can't see it, but he still waters it, he fertilizes it, he does what he needs, gives it sun, all that kind of stuff, yada, yada, yada. And it begins to grow, and it begins to grow into a little bud, and then it grows into a plant, grows into whatever it is, and then the fruit. So there is a process that is happening. So it's something's happening with you that you really need to be paying attention to, because this is a divine intervention. This is something that you really need to be seeking the sacred. This is your current energy card. Okay, this is the moon, sun, Venus, Mars, all these energies going on. If you have not watched the full moon reading, please do so. I will put it in the link below when I record it. So I've got to do that because I just got done. So anyway, really, really have to seek out the spiritual side in things and not the earth side. The earth is an illusion, okay? Because this says romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. This is about getting to the nitty gritty, figuring out where your spirit is starting and where your decisions are being made from, okay? Again, don't let the illusion of the earth be your truth. Allow absolute truth, because divine is doing something. He's under the ground. He's planted a seed. He's waiting to see that grow, but he is working on something for you. And it definitely has something of good things. He is in the future energy doing it for protection, because this is the number 11. It says 38, but it turns into the number 11. And he is the protector. This is a masculine energy as well. So maybe in the future, there is a masculine energy that is in your presence, or you are it, that is trying to show the masculine side. Masculines are about protecting, providing. Their brain works different, very logical, definitely kind of a thing. So in your future, what is it that needs to be protected? Definitely our hearts, because that's what the low vibrations want. That's what God wants. That's what divine wants. Everything is after your heart. That's the treasure. Okay. Watch Pirates of the Caribbean. No, I'm just joking. I love that movie. But yeah. But anyway, it is. And it's really sort of true. If you look at that movie, what are they after? They're after Davy Jones' heart. But this is the thing. That is what everybody wants. And that's what can get hurt. That's what can get trampled. That's what can get. And that's why divine says, if you seek me, I will show you. Okay. So I don't know what's going on in your life, but that something is definitely needing to be sought. For your first card out, it is the Four of Wands. Awesome. Awesome. I love this energy because it is a unity. It's coming together. From now through the end of the month, you guys, during this Halloween week, it's going to be kerfuffle. It's going to be conflict. It's not going to look like it's coming together, but it is, because it's the number 4. If you look at the top there, it's the number 4. It's building a new foundation. When two people get unified in a marriage, they're building a new foundation. They're no longer single. They're no longer separate. They're no longer looking at their families for everything. They're looking to themselves. So this is a new unification. This is a new grounding. This is like, as I told in the full moon reading, this is the butterfly that goes from the caterpillar to the cocoon. Now we're in the butterfly stage. We're in the unification stage. And it is also a choice. So this is going to be really hard for somebody because they don't know which way to go. Because we have the sword, we have the Knight of Swords looking at the choices, and that is truth. Knight always is looking for the truth. He's moving forward, but he's trying to hold something back. He is being the protector, okay, the masculine energy again. So maybe you're the masculine trying to figure things out if you want to ask her to marry you or not, or whatever, that kind of a thing. Or this could be a masculine coming to you, trying to share maybe some information. I don't see more wands here, but trying to share something with you that may bring you some joy. Okay. Center of your card, center of your reading, and this is going to take every single Taurus to have temperance, patience. This is going to be your hardest card for the week, along with your challenge card. I'm looking at the cards, guys. The thing is with temperance, this is the hardest thing because people don't want to be still. And with the energies of Mercury retrogrades now starting to leave, yes, they are still leaving. They did stop the 8th. Well, it went direct the 8th or 18th, excuse me. But you know, when something sort of stops and turns, it takes energy to just begin to go ramping. Woo! It takes time. Okay, so conflict is just here. And the reason why it's going to take patience is that seed that was planted, you cannot see it yet. And that's where the patience is. You have to have faith and trust that something is happening and growing and moving. That's your next card. Moving and trusting that things are going to work out and things are going to grow, things are going to change. They are. They are going to. However, we've got the 2 again. I'm trying to see if there's another 2 here, but there's a 4. This 2 is about somebody's plate's too full, somebody's trying to do too much, somebody's trying to control too much. This is the Saturn energy. This is also the sun moon opposing energy of the full moon. This is also too this foundation that is trying to grow, this new foundation that is trying to grow is having a challenge to do so, because with the number 2, you either have like minds pulling things together, working together, making things happen together, or you have unlike minds and the number 2 can separate. The balance can be thrown off or the balance can be brought together. That just is dependent upon you. Your challenge card is the Sun, and it's the number 3. And the Sun is about exposing, but also enjoying. This is a really good card because it's like it's sort of this energy of these 2 weeks that are going on from the full moon is that when you share something and expose something and make something happen, it's a really good relief. It feels like you're just left 100,000 pounds off your shoulders. You just, everything is great and dandy. But this is your challenge card. You're not allowing to do that. You don't want to release. You don't want to see what's going on. It's like somebody is living on the fence. You cannot have both, really. If you want to have divine's work and divine seed and everything, you have to be on that side of the fence. You can't say, well, today I want him, or today I need him, today I, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know what, I really want to know if I'm going to get married. I really want to know. Well, you have to have faith and trust and believe. Otherwise, you're believing in the earth. Okay. But again, your current card is Seek the Sacred One. What is sacred? What is your heart is love. Seek the Sacred One. What is romance? Love. Okay. And if it's not love, what is it? Fear, an illusion, a trickery, something that is fantasy, So you want to seek fantasy to a point. Well, it's going to be happening because we're at this point where fantasy we're going to be in La La Land until about the 26th, 28th, because that's when the planets hit you in the face and show you reality. Okay. But it shows you in a loving manner. With the Empress. The Empress is about nurturing and love and compassionate and empathy, and looks like she has cramps. Oh, just joking. Definitely. Okay. So we also have the Queen of Wands. This is about communication. This is about talking it out. Again, this is about having patience and moving forward, getting your balance, getting your foundation, paying attention to what divine is doing. You got double 4s, or you've got the number 8. Again, about grounding. We've got grounding. We have, again, where's your grounding from? Is it from your head? Is it because of what you think and what I have done, what I can do, what this is going on in the earth, what I can have, what I can see, what I can touch? Is it all first dimensional? If it is, you're in the wrong world. It has to be, there has to be a balance. No, just joking, you guys. The thing is that you have to have a balance between the two worlds, but you have to be living on the other world, the second dimensional world, closest relationship to divine. That's why he says, I'm trying to show you guys, I'm trying to build things up so that you in your third eye, your chakras, you know, you could be opening in that manner. Okay. And then we have justice. Justice is about balancing things out. Justice could be some legal matter that you just need to finish and wrap up before the end of the year. All right. And I don't know what that is for some of you. It also might mean that you could be talking to a lawyer. You could be talking to somebody about a legal matter, definitely of that nature. Oh my gosh. Okay. But we have definitely a choice that we need to let go of something and release something. Okay. We're having that again. All right, Tauruses. It is going to be a conflicting 2 weeks for you. It is going to be hard. Some people are not going to want to let go of the earth. They're going to want to hang on to that. They're going to want to grow that. They're not going to want to let go. But this is something you do. It's very conflicting. The way to look at this, if you haven't watched the full moon of this week, because you got too much on your plate, you can't. You've got too much in your head. You're trying to think and you can't focus. And the thing is that this is a tug of war. It's a tug of war between your inner self and the external, which is the world. Is spirit against world. You have a spiritual war going on. Which way are you going to do it? You got to release the stuff from the first dimension and really embrace the second dimension. Because in the very future, the earth isn't going to protect you because it's spiraling down, but divine will protect you. All right. This is going to be a short reading because I have gotta go to work. But I hope this helped you, and I hope you enjoyed the little Halloween thing. And I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. I'm all ready. Got my little cauldron. I'm all ready. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Remember, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So please share with your friends. And I'm going to be giving away 3 30-minute readings or 3 30-minute coachings. And if nobody wants coaching, we'll do 6 30-minute readings. So how would you like that? Free reading. 30 minutes, all special, just you and me, face to face. How would you like that? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you next week. Like, share, subscribe, hit the call button or the notification bell on the all, and we will see you all the time. Take care. Bye-bye. Don't forget to walk in absolute truth and absolute love. Bye-bye.